Get to some college stuff. Can I hijack the opening segment just briefly? And again, this is just holiday.
Man, your name's on that marquee. Go right ahead.
So is yours. Get the hell out of here with that
Oh,
nonsense.
there comes the meanness.
No, I have to ask a question. David, when David calls us pre-show, like if you're a listener, you understand how this works. The show has a living document. But we still talk to each other. We're not robots. I don't care what you put on the show sheet. We need to talk it through. So in passing, David shared something with me, and I'm like, you win again. You always do. So, besides sharing that fact, we were talking about the holidays. And I was aghast when David said his family has done no planning. There is no conversation about Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. He doesn't even know what's on the menu. And it strikes close to home for two reasons. A, I'm going to do a topic like this on the pod because Costa's like the least Italian guy in history. I call him Middle America Costa because I just imagine his Christmas Eve. Like
Costa's Italian?
James Anthony Costa.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the problem, he's literally of the family in Christmas Story eating red cabbage, potatoes, and meatloaf. And I do, we are actual Italian people who do real Christmas
Seven
Eve.
fishes.
Right.
Right.
No, I mean, you have to understand when I heard this. I went, David, what? I said, our Christmas Eve has more planning to it than when the SEALs killed bin Laden. Like grocery shopping has already commenced. Duties have already been assigned. We put more planning into this.
I could just see, this is Mama V. Are you at the store?
Right.
Come in, Mike.
Right. And David's like, yeah, it's like they don't even care about Christmas this year.
This isn't normal.
Okay, well, David,
I'm confused right now.
my question was this, because I don't know a lot about Kenny's holiday stuff. Roberto's, I choose. It's willful ignorance. I don't want to know because I just imagine him blacked out in the basement while everyone else is upstairs celebrating. Rico's is super unique because he's always globetrotting. But, am I the weirdo because my family, the Super Bowl is Christmas Eve?
No. Growing up, a friend of the family, we would always go over their house. They had this big to-do on Christmas Eve where it was food
That's
and
the one.
dinner and music and, because they were singers. So, she would always just, the son would start playing the organ and she would just start singing Christmas carols.
Was her name Aretha? If you tell me you were doing Christmas Eve at Aretha Franklin's, I'm just heading to the airport. I'm out.
I have been in her house before, but no.
Rico used to wear her hats as a kid. No, I mean, we are all ready. We will begin preparing the Christmas Eve meal a couple days in advance. The groceries, some of which have to arrive frozen because it's seafood, have already been.
Do you fly it in from places or?
It depends. Wow. It depends.
That's baller move right
We
there.
do the traditional Italian Christmas Eve where certain items are not readily available. You don't just roll into places.
Got a couple lobsters sitting in first class right now.
That, squid, I mean, you might, other things. David was distraught. So your Christmas Eve is what now? You ain't going to be here.
Nothing. No, it's like Christmas morning. It's like a Christmas morning breakfast.
What?
That's the big thing. Yeah.
You don't do a big Christmas Eve?
No.
Kenny?
No, because I said Christmas Eve was always reserved for the friend of the family. So, unfortunately, she passed on, but we would all go over there. But for us, it was Christmas morning, like a breakfast thing.
Kenny Cott?
When I was a kid, we used to go to my grandma's, but now we just don't at all.
But Grandma's dead. So what's the deal?
We don't do anything.
What?
There is no plan on Christmas Eve.
So I'm the weirdo?
No. Well,
You're not the weirdo. Things have changed for us. We used to be extended family, but now we don't.
Weird.
anymore.
That changed for me too. And nothing changed with the menu.
Well, I don't know what's going on this year. Usually, especially since it falls on the weekend, my mother-in-law would get us and say, look, let's do this at my house with the kids and everything. That way you all can have Christmas and go wherever you want. That hasn't even been done.
See, half my week next week is going to be preparing for Christmas Eve.
Like I said, Mike, Christmas Eve is same except for it's Christmas morning. It's breakfast stuff.
Yeah, but breakfast is a cop-out.
No,
I'm sorry.
It's really not.
It's a cop-out.
Trust me when I say it really isn't.
What's on the menu?
It's like, oh my God, you got to have this it's like
Breathe.
casserole thing. Cinnamon rolls have to be made. Like, it's done up.
You feel
Yeesh.
it's legitimate?
Oh, it's legit. You know, it ain't bacon and eggs. Okay,
All right.
This is
Frozen waffles.
right. This ain't go over there and
like
cut a bagel.
Rico's
and you'll be
operating
fine.
the Lego My Ego station.
No, this is like
Food like a French toast stick.
Like a
No,
continental
this is-
breakfast.
This is like eggs with
Right.
where you got like the little Mexican bar where it's like salsa and cheese and all of that stuff. So no,
Okay.
it's
Roberto.
homemade cinnamon rolls.
I can't believe I'm asking this. Roberto, am I the only one on this show with a Christmas Eve plan and planning?
Yeah, probably.
You don't do nothing for Christmas Eve.
You know what? I don't know.
So they haven't invited him.
Tell me you're sad without telling me you're sad. That statement, there's a drop right there. I don't know.
I mean, we are 10
That
days.
ranks right up there with Paul Sierra. Not really, Mike.
Oh, I wish I had that. Where is the.
That was I don't know. He's just happy there's a plate for him.
We're 10 days from Christmas.
That's
Ken.
a lifetime away.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Do you know how hard it is to get stuff here for a meal, for a menu? To do something like, Roberto, everything we do is traditional old Italian. And I don't care whether you're Polish, whatever. You could be anywhere from the globe unless you're like Irish, which means you just don't know your elbow from your bleep hole with food. The point is, Christmas Eve matters. Like, I know Polish people who are already starting to prepare for Christmas Eve. The pierogies don't make themselves. Someone's got to go down to Hamtramck.
Now, do you see all the same people again on Christmas Day?
No.
Well, see, that's just it. Like some people, Mike, it's Thanksgiving it's a day, but Christmas, it kind of it's a 24-hour thing where you can do Christmas Eve. You can find something Christmas morning. You can find people who do things on Christmas
But the
night.
point I'm making is nobody here has a plan except me. Now, you offered the breakfast.
There's a
Fine.
plan. No, there's a plan.
What's Kenny, David's, and Roberto's plan? I asked
Well,
Roberto
Kenny-
what his plan is, and he almost passed out.
Well, no, but David is wondering, like, what the heck is going on with the plan? He's
Because our
ready to
plan
go.
is usually
They
already
have a
set in
plan.
stone.
Kenny, what's your plan?
Waking up.
Yeah, waking up. That's the plan. I have we go
Bowl
to my
of
mom's
cereal.
on Christmas Day. That's the plan.
But is there a menu?
I don't know what their menu is.
Cornflakes.
We were trying to figure that out at Thanksgiving. We couldn't
What
come up with
the
anything.
hell? What world am I in?
Mike, but here's the thing. No. Here's what you need to remember. Your love language is cooking food.
Oh, yeah.
So therefore, in your family, it's the same language. Your mother, she likes to cook. So
That's it.
you two together are doing all your Christmas goodwill for the family. So
Oh, yeah.
that's why. If for some reason you two decided you didn't want to cook, you probably wouldn't have anything.
No. It would never be allowed. Somebody else would step up. They just wouldn't be as good of a cook as me and her.
But what I'm saying is,
It's just reality, man.
But-
You know what? Not everybody can hit 350.
you're really good at what you do, but I've often told you, you could quit today and go open a restaurant. Coming over to your house, and we're just sitting there talking, and I'm like, Mike, what are you doing? I'm just making some gravy.
Making some sauce.
He's making sauce. I'm like, what are you
Well,
cooking?
the sauce doesn't appear by
No,
itself.
but Mike, the fact that it was, well, what are you cooking? Nothing. I'm just making sauce.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he'll cook like just for practice. He won't even be hungry to eat it. He just wants to
David,
cook
we're
something.
sitting there at the kitchen island just going back, and Mike is just talking and cooking. And I'm like, well, I don't see anything else. He was like, oh, no, I'm just going to cook this and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we just got, you got to freeze that ahead of time. Right. I had to ask because I was stunned. And I'm like, wait, I started to get the sense I was the only one doing a big meal for Christmas this year.
Yes, your meal is probably going to be bigger than everybody
Honestly,
else's.
that meal is, now you're going to heaven. But if in case something goes horribly wrong and you do go to hell, because I know that's your thing, Your hell is my Christmas Eve.
I gotta go. The Valenti's Christmas Eve.
No,
There you go.
seven. Yeah, for the guy who doesn't eat seafood, a meal comprised
Nothing
only
but.
of seafood. That is the seventh ring of hell for Rico.
Like, really? There's nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
You will not eat a single thing that doesn't come from the ocean. You're dead,
All right.
and you're burning or whatever it is.
Like, really? Can I just get a piece of super rare meat?
Nope. Hey Rico, another anchovy. Help me. No, I just I had to ask. People, am I a weirdo or is this a sign of the times here? I got a lot of football to cover today, but I couldn't let this pass because David could not even answer me. I don't know what my family's doing for Christmas Eve or Christmas.
See, but here's the crazy thing, and usually I'm the one that bakes. So I would make all the cakes, pies, anything that needs to be done for the dinner. I don't know. So did they not invite me and they're doing something else and went out?
It's not your birthday, so it can't be a
I
surprise.
don't understand. I might have been kicked out of the family.
Did you have a really strong opinion over Thanksgiving?
Not
Did
really.
you talk election?
Yeah, I was going to say, David started hitting that communion wine and offering some fiery 2024 takes.
Let me tell you about the gubernatorial race here. David started harping about fixing the roads, and next thing you know, it
That's
just went
it.
south.
And we were talking Warnock and Herschel Walker.
Right.
Oh, God.
Right. Basically, hey,
Oh!
David, that's what it was. Which is more devastating, vampires or werewolves?
Yeah, he's not invited for Christmas.
And what happens if a vampire bites a werewolf?
Okay, we're good. Wow.
No, but Mike,
That's all I had to ask.
But you got to remember, you do things a little different. And yeah, you're my friend and I love you, but you do things to the extreme sometimes.
yeah.
So,
That's what holidays are for.
right. So that's why for you, it doesn't, Kenny is blasphemy. Like, what do you mean you're eating cornflakes in the
Well,
morning?
no, and that's the thing. Like, the idea of him blissfully just waking up, not having to bring a dish, having no duties for the family holiday, that's obscene. It's offensive to me. It's ridiculous. I can't believe his mother speaks to him. It's unbelievable. That's unreal. How do you not bring something to pass? How do you not have any duties? You're a grown man.
Our family is so small. The amount of people that show up to this thing is usually 5 or 6.
I'm sorry. I must have missed all of my family members that live in a shoe.
I understand that. I'll bring something to pass if asked, but nobody ever asks
So
me.
bring a 6-pack of PBR.
That's right.
That's what he's going to pass. 6-pack of Lone Star.
Bottle of Jameson. I'll bring it. It doesn't matter. But I'm never asked to bring anything.
your
I
girl-
always ask too. I'm always.
And your
"Do you need
girlfriend
anything?"
runs a kitchen.
Yeah.
She ain't even going to cook?
She could. She'll help out my mom if necessary.
What planet do I exist on? I know he's throwing down. Apparently, he's running the breakfast buffet on a Carnival cruise liner. But Roberto won't even speak. David's family won't speak to him. And Kenny is just like, yep, I'm showing up in my underwear. I'm stunned at the lack of Christmas spirit on this radio program. This is a stunning revelation to me.
Bah humbug.
It is. It is. The hell's the matter with you
I mean,
people?
everybody has different traditions.
What's Kenny's? Weed and booze?